Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, we have seen William Ruto pointing fingers at the judiciary in terms of sabotaging him through corruption and all other manner of things he could say about the judiciary. But then, we are seeing deceitful practices taking place at the finance or treasury office by senior civil servants. In fact, let me put it this way, rogue senior civil servants at Treasury. This is a ministry where he has a say, where he does appointments, where he is in control. So, the Audit General, Nancy Gathungu, has exposed how the officials at the National Treasury siphoned a whopping 67 billion Kenyan shillings public funds. Hii ni pesa ya NSSF. The funds were misappropriated through fraudulent payments that were made to 260,242 pensioners whose legitimacy were on question. 260,242 pensioners. And all this was happening while the high-ranking civil servants who are overseeing the scheme were using duplicate IDs to register fake claimants. So you enroll non-existing individuals to the scheme. At times, double payments to duplicate bank accounts. Unachukua tu ID, unaenroll watu non-existing individuals. Then we have the other ones who are genuine, but you duplicate the bank account. So majina inaenda paka kwa majina ya mtu ndio hiyo na bank account number, majina ya mtu, ID number ndio hiyo, very clear, but it's going to a duplicate bank account. Then you count, umelipa. So the treasury has lost 67 billion Kenyan shillings through fraudulent means. People are asking, before Ruto point finger to the judiciary, why can't he point the finger at the Ministry of Finance? Yeye ndiye alichagua Miguna Ndung, he appointed him to that position. Miguna Ndung had history when he was the governor of the Central Bank of Kenya. Kuna wakati walikuwa wanauza parastatals, and we know what happened. Now it is happening at Treasury where he has control. All this is happening 1 year and a half of Jubilee's leadership. Sasa ile kelele ya Ruto amepiga yote na yale mambo amesema yote kuhusu judiciary, ataambia watu nini? Now all this happened at Treasury. There was a time when Atwoli, who has turned now to support Ruto, told the Kenyans that a day is coming, if Ruto will be the president, he will carry the Central Bank of Kenya to Sugoi. Atwoli simply means that Ruto is going to allow corruption to take place. That is what he meant. Indeed, that has come to happen. That statement has been fulfilled by what we are seeing now taking place at the Treasury. Nyakang also told us something about double payment, double salaries. Saizi ni duplicate. Atwoli had issues with Ruto when he was deputy to do with the money at the NSSF. Alisema siku utatoka hapa pesa zitaenda. Sasa pesa zimeenda 67 billion. This is not a change for mandazi. So who is going? This scheme now, it is losing money. The sum is profit they make. Sasa wale wengine watalipwa aje? And people are in line there wanangoja kulipwa NSSF. Now this is the face of Kenya Kwanza government. We are continuing this panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, what is your position on this? The person who has shared this information out is the Auditor General, Nandi Gadungu. The Auditor General. Si mwingine, huyu ni mwajiriwa wa serikali, ako kwa ile nafasi kufanya kazi kwa muda ambao amepewa. We are waiting to see what Ruto is going to tell us about this breaking news. We are waiting for his reaction. He has been telling people mambo ni matatu. We are waiting to see him telling this senior, wacha nirudie. We are waiting to see him telling this rogue senior civil servants at the Treasury mambo ni matatu. Tunangojea waambie hivyo. Na kusema mambo ni matatu haitoshi. We need to see wheels of justice rolling. We need to see people taking responsibility. Otherwise, what is the importance of this scheme if it is here to collect money, make profit, but the profit end up in individuals' pockets? Ina maana gani? Ina umuhimu gani na ina faida gani kwa Wakenya? Those are the questions. They make noise as if they are very clean, and it's only the judiciary that is not clean, according to them. You will see even when they take such case to the court, they will still frustrate investigation so that you can lack that critical evidence that can be watertight evidence to make a concrete case in the court of law so that people will be charged. They frustrate, then the judges end up lacking solid evidence to jail people. Alafu bado, they will point finger at the same judges. So while Ruto was pointing one finger to the judiciary, there was other 3 fingers or 4 fingers that was pointing at him. Ataambia nini watu? All the warnings that we were told are now, he told us that no single shilling will be stolen under his leadership. Now there is massive fraud and fraudulent activities taking place at the Treasury. There is massive looting taking place. Kwani yeye hana habari na ako na intelligence. He has intelligence information. He has access to every information. But this just happened. Tell me, who is going to trust such kind of a government? Who can have trust in such kind of a regime? So when money was lost, Ruto was making noise about judges, and this war is being supported by specific individuals. I told you, his focus might just be on the 2027 general election. You bring in this discussion, but you have an agenda that you are pushing for because you don't want some individuals in office during the time when we'll have next election. You want people who can rule in your favor. You want people whom you will dictate. So you start the war right now. Brand them. Then you end up removing them from office. His fight is not to do with the corruption. His fight is all about the next election. His fight is all about fixing people in the position of influence to help him achieve his target. Kama ni mambo ya kupigana na ufisadi na vita zingine, basi tuanze na hawa wako kwa Treasury tukienda kwingine. Otherwise, we will treat his statement as a mere political statement, but above all, a fight of his own personal interest, but not in the interest of Kenyans. Period.